Track 24. Listening test for Review C.
Donald Crowhurst was a 36-year-old ex-army engineer who loved sailing but didn't have a lot of sailing experience. In 1968, he announced he was entering the Golden Globe Sailing Race, a non-stop round-the-world solo boat race covering 48,000 kilometres. Crowhurst was desperate for fame and fortune. He had designed a computer that he claimed would help him win the race. He built his own boat, but even though he worked non-stop for weeks before the race, he ran out of money and time, and the boat was not ready when he set off on the 31st of October. The computer wasn't finished, and Crowhurst himself was not prepared for the long sea journey on his own. He didn't want to go, but he realised it was now or never. Crowhurst very quickly realised that his boat would not survive the journey down the Atlantic, around the tip of Africa, past Australia to the terrible Cape Horn off the South American coast, through some of the worst weather in the world. But he couldn't stand the thought of losing. So he decided to cheat. He sent a radio message and claimed he had sailed 391 kilometres in a day, a new world record. The announcement made headlines in newspapers across the world. He then sailed from England directly across the Atlantic to the coast of South America, where he waited for the other boats in the race to arrive. He waited there for 111 days without communicating by radio to anyone. But he waited too long, and in mid-April he heard the news that the race had been won by another competitor. There was another boat racing against Crowhurst for second place, but Crowhurst now realised that everyone came second. One day Crowhurst heard the other boat had sunk. By now he was desperate. He stopped racing, and on the 10th of July his empty boat was found by another ship. Crowhurst had left all his notes and records showing how he had cheated. He was never found.